Hey guys, this is Leo over at CIT, and a little while back, Kelly asked me about digital signage at the library there, so I'm going to be talking to you about Concerto, which is our digital signage platform. We installed it about 2 years ago with the Phelps redesign, and since have rolled it out to a bunch of departments. You can find it at signs.hope.edu, and that's where you're going to log in and manage the displays and add content. Yeah, so like I said, this all started around 2 years ago with the Phelps redesign. We needed a better way to display menus and what's being served at each station other than chalkboards and schedule content ahead of time. And we also rolled out student development announcements instead of the table tents that were at each station and printing those out. Those can be scheduled ahead of time as well. It's worked out really great so far. A side effect of this is that the Christ in Youth camps and other things that come in during the summer, we can display relevant information to them as well. Since then, we've rolled it out to the whole campus, and there's tons of them all over. This is one that's in the DeVos lower level when you walk in for athletics announcements, but there's one in the admissions lobby, and you'll find them all over behind glass and in hallways. All in total, we have around 35 displays, 12 of which are menu boards in the two cafeterias. So when we first started digital displays on campus, we used Picasa, and Picasa wasn't a great tool for what we wanted to use it for. It was designed to be a home product, a slideshow product for storing photos, and not for digital displays. So you'd have your pieces of content, your hours and your slides and your whatever else, and you'd submit them one at a time to each display, which was not a good system because what if you had multiple displays? Would have to take each piece of content and submit it to each display individually, which quickly became a nightmare, so we said there has to be a better way to do this. Enter Concerto. So Concerto is a piece of open source web software that we have here on campus. And where you used to have all these pieces of content and then you'd submit them one at a time to your display, you instead have a middleman called a feed. And you submit those pieces of content directly to the feed. Each time you do, you choose when you want it to display. But then you also choose which feeds your screen subscribes to. And those can be your feeds or anyone else's on campus. So using Concerto gives you access to all kinds of feeds. You could have your library announcements, but a Rare Book Room Today feed or a Learning Tech Library Today feed, and those just have the schedules for the day. You have access to the admissions announcements feed, which is a nice gallery of stock photos, or the athletics announcements where they have, upcoming games and recent scores and promo videos. You can choose which one of these your display subscribes to at any given time. And it's really nice to have that because sometimes things are slow and you want to be able to show other campus announcements. And other people can do the same for your content. Alright, so I'm going to give you guys a quick walkthrough of what Concerto actually looks like right now. So if you fire up a new web browser and go to signs.hope.edu, this is what you'll see. This is a list of all of the different feeds that departments around campus maintain right now, and most of the time when you visit this page, you're going to want to actually sign in and manage your screen or content. So we'll go to the top here and hit sign in, and I'll log in with my password here. Okay, so this is what you see. Up at the very top, there are these buttons to add content and manage your screen. So let's add some content. We'll hit that add button here. This is what you see. You can submit YouTube videos or iframes for websites, or most of the time it's going to be a graphic. So in this example, let's say we want to do the hours slide that we made and show it from now until the end of the semester. And then you can choose how long you want it to show on the screen, whether it be 10 seconds or 60. And then choose the feed that you want to put it in. So we don't have a library announcements feed, but if we did, we'd put it there and then hit submit content and it would go to it. Another thing that you might want to do is manage your screen. So if we hit that screens button there, you'll see underneath my screens you would have a library first floor or lobby or second floor, whatever we want to call it. We'd hit one of those screens if we want to change some settings on it. And here you can even preview what it looks like right now. So I'm going to hit this preview screen, and that's what we see right now. But let's say I want to edit my screen with that edit screen button and change the template. So we'll pick a new branding compliant template. Let's see, let's do this one yellow and orange since it's summer now. Yeah, and when we hit update screen, it'll show up live right then and change the screen to look like this. So that's as easy as it gets. So that's that. I will be your point of contact for digital signage stuff, so if you have any other further questions, I know I didn't cover a ton here, but feel free to shoot me an email or give me a call. When it comes time to make student accounts or, your accounts and get you documentation, I'll be the one to help you with that. Otherwise, yeah, thanks so much for listening. Sorry I couldn't be there this week. I'm actually on vacation this week and next, but I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your week.